I'm driving into the car wash. I'm captive for at least the next couple minutes. So good as time as any to get some video work done. I'm Zach Shipley, real estate agent in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, but that's more than what I am. Also love live events, work with a local concert series. I'm going to DJ a video game convention in a couple weeks. Might be doing some more comedy shows real soon. So it's hard to put me in a box as to what I am or what I do, or even why. As I said, I'm in the car wash right now. It's 40 degrees for the first time in weeks, if not months. So it just makes sense to do the whole water thing. And it's 2026. I'm 46 years old. I'm trying to get some clarity on what exactly I need to do to make what is likely the second half of my life worthwhile. At the very least, like the next couple of years. So I'm my critical problem in life and any kind of accomplishments is that I have way too many ideas. Never mind the fact like some are good ideas, some are bad ideas. I would even wager to say that probably most of them are great ideas, but because I have so many, it's hard to pick out what I need to do next, what I need to do in order to keep an idea going. Take one for example. I have started a podcast like 3 or 4 times in the last few years. I did a podcast show for years with a friend of mine. That like literally the podcast was called No Topic Required. I don't think you can find it on. Hopefully you can still hear me over the rush going on. So I'd spent about 10 years doing various podcasts about pop culture and silly stuff. And so I know how to do it. It's not that hard for me. But the hard part now is if I'm going to do it for work or with an end goal beyond what I just having fun talking with my friend. And maybe me talking it out right now it makes me realize what I need to do is just have a podcast where I talk with my friend and have the topics be about work stuff or whatever. But the goal of my podcast I'm doing now is to like talk to either other real estate professionals or agents or whatever about their businesses, their interests, and have that act as kind of a spotlight for them as well as myself and a showcase for them. In this way, if I talk to an agent in Dallas, Texas, that becomes a showcase for their business and their what they do well. And it also means that when I have a client who wants to move to Dallas, Texas, that they're a natural fit for sharing business. And I'll be a natural fit for them in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And that's the gist of it. That's why I would want to. I'm going to get a haircut soon. I know this is terrible. It really looks like a comb over. So that's the gist of why I'm doing it. I want to do that podcast. I want it to be successful. I have no illusions about being like a million download, like going viral, etc. podcast. It's not possible, but it's not my goal. My goal is just to get like a few hundred people listening and have that be the showcase for me, so that because real estate as it is really, the bar is really low for success. If you do something and it turns into 1 or 2 additional transactions a year, well, if you're somebody who does 12 transactions a year, or even 10, like now you've upped your overall like earnings by like 20%. Like, it's nuts. So the bar is really low. All you gotta do is one or two more transactions a year out of anything you do, and like boom, it will change your entire business. And so that's the problem I'm running in now, is that I have got this idea and I can't seem to make it stick. I need to talk to people in order to make the podcast work. I think I've done 5-6 episodes now, and when I'm reaching out to people, I'm having trouble like figuring out what's the value proposition for them. To me, it's obvious because I know what the value proposition is for me. But what is it to them? Do they just want to talk with me, or do they have do I need to be more clear about like what this could be for them, or do I need to ask them, hey, what would you need to expect out of a podcast in order for you to become a guest on that show? In order for you to join me on a show or any show, in order to take an hour of your day to get on a call and have it recorded, what would you expect to happen? What do you need to happen next? So I need to do the work. I guess that's the thing. I need to do the work. Car wash is over. Heading into the office now. The other problem is that, obviously I think I'm picky with who I want to have on the show. I won't just have anybody. But on the other hand, it's hard to talk to somebody or invite them and make them feel like they're special. Knowing full well that I might be talking to 5 or 6 people or more in order to line things up. And my goal this year was to only do like one a month, 12 episodes. Well, January's already passed. I don't have one. It's February 10th. I still don't have one. So I think what I need to do is just say like, okay, March is the relaunch, or April's the relaunch, or whatever. I need to start. These are not timely episodes. I could probably record 2 or 3 in a row, bank them, edit them, have them ready to go out later, and that'd probably be the smart thing to do. And if I could get like 2 or 3 people up to do this before the end of February, then I could have a March, April, May episode, not really worry too much about how busy my business actually is, March, April, May, because I'll have those set. That said, by the end of May, I need to know what I'm doing in June and have like another 2 or 3 banked, ready to go. And on that note, maybe this is the podcast. Maybe I just need to upload the audio of me talking directly to my phone for other people to hear and know that this is what I want. So if you're listening to this, wherever it is I decided to put this, I don't know if it's on YouTube or your podcast feed or whatever, but if you hear this, then I didn't decide to just leave it on my phone. So that's a huge step for me anyway, because gosh, I've talked into my camera a lot of times and never put the video up. So here we go. Thank you for listening. You can follow me at Zach Shipley on Instagram, TikTok. I'm available at zshipley.com. zshipley at kw.com for my email. And clients, etc., can dial 414-435-2277. Call or text me anytime. If you spam me, I'll just block you and ignore you. So I don't really worry about giving out my phone number because I just want to answer if it's someone unrelated. So 414-435-2277, zshipley@kw.com, zachshipley.com. This has been a weird episode of the Level Up Agent Network podcast. Level up with me. I don't have a tagline. Whatever.